And there you have it. 12th ranked Giulia Rizzi, Italy. 16th ranked Oriane Malo-Breton. And then defeating Mulhausen, of course. Malo-Breton beat Van Kassenbrock of France 15-14 in the 64. Wow, just made it out. Then beat Hussein of the United States 15. Beat Chen 15-10. And of course beating Isolat to get here. And we are approaching the 1 minute of no touches, which will lead to P yellow cards. One for you, and one for you. And for those of you who are new to fencing, if there's no touches scored for 1 minute, you get a P yellow. The fencing continues in the same period. If they're able, another minute that happens, it would be P red, which is a point for each person. And if it happened a third time, it's a P black, which means the fencer in the lead is the winner. If the score is tied, the fencer who was the higher seed coming into the competition is the winner. And obviously we don't see that very often. And as we're early in the bout here, you ask, where did this rule come from? Well, it came from the 2001 World Championship in Nîmes, France, in the gold medal bout match in the men's épée, between Hungary and Estonia. And it was really a very weird situation because each Olympic cycle, some sports are called bubble sports. They're at risk of being eliminated from future Olympics. Fencing's an original sport. They've never been eliminated, but they were on the bubble at that time. And that night in Nîmes, the president of the FIE, René Rock, the late René Rock, invited the president of the International Olympic Committee at the time, Jacques Rogge, to be his special guest to watch why fencing is the most exciting sport in the world and you shouldn't take it out of the games. And that was unfortunate because in this match, the Estonians tried to win it with Kaido Kaburma, their #1 fencer, by himself. And the other two fencers, Loit and Vatt, were instructed to not fence and just basically assume a passive position, try to let the time go and keep the score low. So what you had was two fencers. It was Loit and I believe Kovács István of Hungary put their arms down, basically dropped their arms, stepped back a few meters and just stood there. And it was just a very difficult, horrible situation at the worst time for fencing. So I happened to be on the FIA Rules Commission, Commission de Règlement at the time. And I remember René Rock came into our meeting and said, this happened, it was an embarrassment to our sport, and it can never happen again, and you guys better figure it out. And the rule was first called, I believe, passivity, then non-combativity. It's changed many different ways over the years. And we've gotten now to where it's called unwillingness to fence. And you have these P cards, which basically encourage people to fence. So I think it accomplished the goal over the last, wow, it's 2001, 2002. It's almost a quarter of a century ago. Wow. A story worth telling. Sorry we missed some touches. We'll get back to the action now. Okay, so a very even first period. I could use one of those ice packs on my head too. It's hot in here today. And steamy. We had a humdinger of a thunderstorm the other night, which actually wiped out one of the fiber optic cables, I believe, for the Wi-Fi. We didn't have Wi-Fi for a good portion of yesterday. So we've had some fun weather here, some nice sun, some big storms, but it's hot and steamy. Must be rough for the fencers inside those Kevlar uniforms, which act as hothouses. And usually you see the P up on the machine. And I heard the head referee, the FI arbitrage delegate, Amgad Badawi, just walked by to tell somebody that these machines don't have the P card on it, but we know that they both have a P card. Nice counter by Malabrutan. If you remember early on in her previous bout, we saw that she doubled a lot. So she's very comfortable on the counter attack. Second intention by Malabrutan, found the parry, made the repose, but Ritzy was able to get the double. Malabrutan proved to be very dangerous and effective with the lead in her last bout, doubling. Not that time. I thought she went for a circle 6 riposte. Ritzy able to break through. Yup, that's what happened. Missed. Malabrutan saw an opening on the preparation. Malabrutan was pushing there where I think appeared to be no intent of really attacking, and was able to see an opening and made actually a counterattack against Ritzy's attack to get the one-lighter. A rare attack by Malabreton. Doubles it, a benefit to her. She's got the lead, getting closer to 15. Beautiful attack there. Ritchie certainly wasn't expecting that because Malabreton hasn't been doing it. Surprise attack there, and it worked. Simple riposte there. Malabreton not sitting on her laurels here. She wants another before the break. She pushed. And Ritchie scored on the riposte. She definitely felt weakness because she scored a bunch of touches in a row. She went for the kill. Enough of that. Into the break we go. A little love tap there. Says we're done. So as we go into the third and final period, Ritchie has no choice here, down by 3, to attack. Could be second intention, could be straight. She's got to push. And based on what we saw in the previous bout, that plays into Malabreton's hands because she's very long and comfortable counterattacking and capable of getting double touches. So in order to avoid that, Ritchie's going to have to try to push Malabreton back to her side of the piece and then look to pick up the blade before she makes her attack or second intention. Good tactic by Malabreton to put the pressure on. Don't let Ritchie get comfortable setting up the attack. Even if she has no intention of attacking here, I'm sure it looks like she doesn't, just see there's the counterattack. She's 2 away. Malabreton a little bit anxious there. Clearly attacked from out of distance. Was lucky not to get hit. Doubt she'll do that again. Got a 4-touch lead. Actually attacked and got hit on a riposte, so a little bit of nerves here with a big lead. 2 attacks in a row. She should try to draw the attack from her opponent. Which she did right there. Attack, parry, and riposte. And she's 1 away from becoming the champion. Parry, riposte. Not yet. Not yet again. Counterattack by Ritzy. Nail biter. Not yet. Again, Malo-Breton very anxious and attacking with the lead when she's so good on the counterattack and doubling. She's handing a couple of these touches to Ritzy and getting her back into the bout. And the gold in Cali goes to Oriane Malo-Breton of France. Phew. That was a close one at the end. There's your champion. She certainly earned it. But she made it a little closer than maybe she needed to with those attacks and getting hit on the riposte. Here comes the final double. Phew, sigh of relief for her. And there you have it. The gold medal goes to Oriane Malo-Breton, and a tremendous performance and silver medal for Giulia Ritzy. And we'll be back shortly.